Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm playing this video over not because I just want to play it over, but just to address something, or I said the elephant in the room. Yeah. So I received a comment in the comment section, and this comment really, I don't know, but I'm thinking about the comment and I'm like, wow, wow. Some people come on your channel and they quote the Bible, and when they quote the Bible, they kind of misunderstand what they're saying. So this lady, and honestly, guys, I do not try and disrespect anyone at all, whether adults or young people or kids. I try not to disrespect because the Bible said, "Do unto others as you would want them to do to you." Me no want nobody disrespect me, so me not disrespect nobody. Understand? But if you disrespect me, I'm going to disrespect you. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. Anyways, so guys, can you imagine after me and my husband, before I even go into that, guys, you remember how far Mr. John is coming from? Remember, see, Mr. John come from nothing. You remember? Mr. John on the road dirty, right? Just sit down on the roadside dirty. This lady used to help him now and then, as he said, and God bless that lady, right? When she had food, she used to give it to him. And Mr. John is coming from that stage until Mr. John is actually in a little place. It's not his place. It's not a renovated place. It's just a little place. Nobody is supposed to badmouth Mr. John for that. It's just a little place. Chichi dust drop down from the ceiling, and I didn't show all of those. Chichi dust falling out of the ceiling, and I'm being like this, guys, because I'm a bit upset. I'm a bit upset. I'm trying not to be because I know you guys are gonna say, "Remember that you're pregnant, don't get upset." But I just have to address it, guys, honestly, because sometimes some of the comments I push them under my feet, like, oh, whatever, and sometimes I delete them. But this one, and because the person is basically quoting the Bible, that's why I'm basically responding to this one, because sometimes we misunderstand what Jesus did when he was on earth, you know. So look, guys, when we were in here, I couldn't even be um doing this part of work because they closed, because they were in, I guess they were put down for a long time, and somebody was saying Mr. John need to wash his clothes and stuff. Mr. John not have no water where he is, right? Mr. not feel in place, a trespass, him and a trespass on a little property way in there. You understand? So you not have no water like that. You not have things that if you say, I go wash clothes and hang out clothes and something. You understand? So when you get your clothes them now, you just wear them and you can't wash them, so you just put them down in one bag. So that's the situation. And then you have to kind of like re-wear them because you don't have anything else. Anyways, so that's how good God is, because God allow us to see Mr. John for a reason. Let me tell you, yes, the day that I interviewed Mr. John, that wasn't me. That was not your girl Nadia. That's not me. That's not the cleaning mommy. That is definitely God. God just used me to do it. You understand? That's all. God just used me to do it. Me not have no praise in this. I'm not getting any praise. I'm not taking any praise. Everything belongs to God, because God just used me to carry out his work. You understand? And God could have used anybody to do it. But God chose to use me to do it on this platform. Um, just to add to this, the person who said what the person, I soon tell you what the person said, guys. But the person who said what the person said, how do you know my situation? Remember, this is YouTube. How do you know what I am going through? How do you know that me have money? Like, how do you know I can afford it? How do you, guys, you understand what I'm saying? People see you on YouTube and they don't know your situation. I have 4 kids, and now I found out I'm pregnant. So we're going to have the 5th one. And praise be to God for that. We didn't plan to have another child. But it happened, and that has to be God's plan, because, and a full plan. And me and my husband plan. So we are grateful that we are giving God thanks, for that. But how do people know that we can afford it? Like, we can. Guys, that's what I'm saying. You don't know my situation, You don't know what I'm going through. So don't come and here and judge when you don't know what I am going through. Anyways, I'll get back to that. So we are here and we are trying to, assist Mr. John, and Mr. John wasn't even here in the little place when we were doing. It was at the clinic. You understand? So it's not like we were trying to use Mr. John to gain views and all of that. And can you imagine? Look at what my husband doing. My husband never feared do that. He never feared that. I'm gonna go back to say now it is God. It's when time Mr. John come home and Mr. John see how nice and clean the place was and smell fresh and something like somebody was in the comment. I can smell the place, so it smell good. Just imagination, right? Mr. John started crying because I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking, but the man, I think something, and he probably look into it and say, "Wow, these young people never have to do this, and this is what they did." And in the grateful cousin that cry, and I didn't even realize he was crying until I look around because me and my husband was here doing what we were doing and laughing you know, and Mr. John was there crying and we didn't even know. And when the camera go on him and me realized he was crying, I couldn't even video him like that. You know? I tell you. Oh Lord. So this person in the comment section was saying, if we are doing this from our heart, why are we putting it up on YouTube to gain views, to get paid? Like serious. Like seriously, you really think about that and come up with that and really write that in the comment section? Guys, if we did not put Mr. John's story online, if God did not allow me to put Mr. John's story online, remember, this was not in my plan to start like um a charity thing basically where I'm going to find individuals who need help. This never in my plan, none at all. That was not what my channel was about. My channel was about, you see the name, the cleaning mommy, and that me used to do, like clean my own house because I love it, right? And decorate and put up my little videos them and something. And then I started still telling stories. And from telling stories, I always have been asking God, God, give me something to do so I can do something for your kingdom, to reach people for your kingdom. I don't know, me ask no. A long time me ask no. And then finally, and when it happened, I wasn't even thinking about it. That somebody in the comments said, listen, this is a ministry. And that's when it come back to my mind. And I said, oh, yes, I've been asking God to give me something to do. So this must be what God want me to do, to help his people that are in need. And when I said help, me just bringing the story to light, so you guys can see and hear, and then you guys can help. Because me not having to help like that, but God gonna use me now to just bring it to light. Guys, let me tell I didn't want to say this in this video, but because we're here talking now, because I'm here talking now, let me just say, can you imagine after I put up Miss Sharon's story, family members that had no idea, none at all, none whatsoever, that Miss Sharon was going through that. She and her grandson was going through that situation. They reached out to me. Yes, they reached out to me and they said they had no idea their aunt was going through that. They had no idea. And they were telling me thanks for putting up a video, because if I didn't put up a video, then I never know my auntie I go through that. Now tell me something. Do you think that was my doing? No, that's God. So the lady is saying I am doing this for views. Since as you quoted Bible, let me go back to Bible now. And I know a lot of Christian individuals are watching the channel, and I know a lot of adults are watching. And you guys tell me if correct me if I'm wrong. But tell me something. In the Bible, well, when Jesus was on earth, everything that Jesus did on earth, wasn't it recorded? Think about it. Wasn't it recorded? If it never recorded, how would we today know what Jesus did? Well, he didn't use a phone or a computer or a GoPro or whatever else they use to record videos or um, actions, but it was still recorded in what we call the Bible today. First time they used to have scroll or tablet, what they use and record stuff. But then if they have phone and them something there, then probably they use that too. You understand? So that's how we today know what was going on back then, or we today know what we can use to follow or to live the life that we are supposed to live. If Jesus' actions never recorded in the Bible, none of us would know how to live. Because if the Ten Commandment was not recorded, we wouldn't know, so we must follow it. We wouldn't know how to live. So please do not come in here and quote Bible and um, misunderstand what the Bible is basically saying. Oh, why you're doing good and you're recording it. So if me never record it, lady, how would anybody know that Mr. John and Miss Sharon and whoever else God is going to allow me to see to bring to light? How would donors know of their situations to help? You tell me, how would they know? Because if media my yard now, right, or media work or wherever I'm on the road, I miss the situation, I mean, not say nothing about it. How would you guys know? How would you even know who is talking? How would you know that these individuals need help? Somebody came in one of the comment section in a video that I did and a comment, and that person makes so much sense. That person said, "Leave the lady alone. Let she do what God asked her to do. Because if she never record the video, none of us would know that these people need help." And that person is so right. Another person commented and said, "Even when Mr. John have nothing, people still bad mind him." Can you imagine? Can you imagine? The man not have nothing, and people still bad mind him. No, Mr. John is getting a house. If me never record the video, the wonderful couple who is doing that would never know that Mr. John need help. So this have nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with God. God just used me as a vessel to do his work. God can use anybody to do his work. Or anything to do his work. Because if God use me and me not do it, or God call me and me not do it, he can take up one stone and put breath in this stone and make the stone do it. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know why people is like this, And I know it's not everybody because there are some wonderful, motivating, really nice comments, where you guys are you guys are the best. You understand? Because you look into the situation, some people saying you didn't have to do it, and you are so correct. I didn't have to do it, but God made me do it. So when God made me do it, we just have to do it. You understand? My heart is always to help people. Always. I always tell my husband, say, me rich, oh gosh, there's so much things I would do. But me not rich. Me not have money like that. I only can put out the story so you guys can see and help. Look how hard my husband is here working. Guys, enough working, And the clothes and really smell bad, Me couldn't stand it. Me had to put on 2 masks just to protect myself because me couldn't the one mask never work and I had to stay out of the way most of the time. When most of the clothes and something was out of the room, that's when I basically could come in and do some sweeping. And you see, I was standing close to the door because I didn't want to get to inhale any of the muskiness of the clothes and something. Guys, you see when my husband done that, you may see the video. The video was so long I had to shorten it to 47 minutes. Remember, say we clean up, And the reason why I put up the video is for you guys to see what is going on. There's no fake thing around here. This is us being us, doing what we can do. When we do our part, you guys, we may not have the money. Somebody else may have the money and say, okay, clean mommy, do this and do that and do that. You understand? We don't have the money, but we have the strength. Well, I don't really have the strength right now, but my husband have the strength. We may have the strength, right, to do the little cleanup. So we are showing this part of it. You understand? And the man is grateful. The man was grateful, still is grateful. The man shed tears, and the man was grateful. So leave the man making enjoy in a place so you can enjoy it until God say, okay, after your time to move now, you're going somewhere else. You understand? Don't come in here and try to quote misrepresent what God Jesus did when he was on earth, right? By saying, okay, think about this. So when pastors or preachers preach, whether on Saturdays or on Sundays in church, don't they get money? They are doing something and they are being paid, right? They are preaching the gospel and they are being paid, right? That's just it. Them a preach, them I get pay, right? Because and every pastor have a second job. And well, I'm not even going to go into that. But they are preaching, they are spreading the gospel, and they're getting paid. Some of them use a YouTube platform to spread the gospel. And once you use YouTube platform to spread the gospel, you're going to get a salary at the end of the month. You understand? And ain't nothing wrong with that. When Jesus and his disciples were on earth and they were doing good, they may never get money, but then they get food. That is still them getting something. So because some people now is getting money and some people is getting food, what's the big difference? The money can still buy food. What is the big difference? Let us not be so negative to come on here and say, oh, you're just doing this for views. You're just doing this for views. Okay. So I am doing it for views. What's the problem? Isn't it still reaching individuals? Isn't it still helping individuals? You don't know my situation. I could need it just like these individuals. You don't know what I'm going through. You don't know what my little family is going through. And God opened up a door for me and my family, and also open up a door for those individuals that are receiving the help. So God opened up doors for both me and my family and the individuals. You see how good God is? You see how good God is? So when people are doing these type of things on YouTube, I'm not going to say everybody's doing it because of their heart. You understand? And that's not for me to judge. But if them not doing it from their heart and them still do it and people are still getting help, God still use them. You understand what I'm saying? God is still using them. Even if they had meant it for something negative to get views like what the person in the comment said, people are still getting help. So God's still using them. Even if it means something meaning something negative, God put something positive in it. I mean, get something positive out of it. So if I was doing this for something negative, God still put the positive, or the positive is still coming out of it because guess what? Miss Sharon is getting help. Mr. John is getting help. Come on. We are not supposed to be here thinking about, oh, the clean mommy is getting views. That sounds like a little bit of bad mind to me. Mm-hmm. A little bit of bad mind. Big people can bad mind too, Adults can bad mind too. Me a young girl, right? And we are trying to do this. And adult come and here bad mind me because me I get little views. Me not even think about the views as much as, you see what I'm saying? I came on here and I said to you guys, if I was all for the views and for the little salary that YouTube is paying at the end of the month or whatever, I would come and I would say, guys, watch every single ad that come on the channel. Don't skip an ad. I came on in one video and I said, you don't have to sit down for how long watching the ad them because me not going to sit down and watch every ad. I said, watch what you can watch. If you don't want to watch the all of it, skip it. That's just how I am. Somebody said, no man, somebody ads them good. Me enjoy the ads them. So I'll watch it to give you the support. And God bless that person for saying that. And God bless all who have been watching the ads, the odds, all who have been watching the ads and all that. You understand? But come on, we are here to help. This platform now is here to help. And I'm not going to stop. I'm not gonna stop because guess what? Me realize that when God want you to do something, the devil always a push for him to go self in it. But that's how you go. We're not gonna stop, guys. To all the donors who have been donating to Mr. John, to Miss I'm gonna say Miss Sonia, to Miss Sharon, and her grandsons. Oh my goodness, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. And you are saying me my store basket and my family store basket never be empty. I'm saying me your store basket never be empty because you know what? You didn't have to do what you did. You didn't have to do what you're doing because you don't know these people. And you reach out and you're doing it from your heart. And you reach out and you are blessing these people. And that is marvelous. That's marvelous. And I'm grateful. I'm so grateful, to all of you, for all of you, for reaching out And some people, they may not have the money, but they call and they encourage me, and I feel good. And sometimes when they encourage me, me say, why you making me want to cry? Because I wasn't even thinking about it like a ministry. And when the lady said this is a ministry, God is using you, it's like such, she just opened up a different thing, and I'm like, wow, this is what I was asking God for long time. I'm like, God, I want something to do for you. Give me something to do, no, God. Give me something so I can do for you. And God finally said, okay, all right, yeah, man, your time now. Talk bad at me. I give you something to do. And I know I'm doing it. People are saying I'm just doing it for views. Wow, wow. So all the time when I was cleaning my own house and I abused me, I did fine now. But know that me doing something for God. Abuse me, I did fine. Okay, well, saying I'm doing it for views, no problem. Give all the views as long as it reach people. And the fun thing about it, as I'm saying this now, do you know that what we are? Because not me alone, no, it's all of us. What we are doing here, because when you drop your comments on something and you donate and all that, it's all of us now. It's all of us platform. Do you know what we're doing here? Probably can it not probably it can reach individuals to turn over their life to God. You never can tell what people go through, right? And when they see what is going on this platform, they can say yes, there is hope. So yeah, man, God know exactly what He's doing, and God does His thing in His time. Remember, a God, God do His thing in His time, and God no wrong. God know what Him a do. So allow God to use me and my husband and my other family to do what He wants us to do. I hope I hope I'm not here rambling, rambling. Yes, guys, yes, guys. So this is it. Oh, your girl is doing okay so far, where the pregnancy is concerned and all of that. And I am grateful. Thanks for all the support that you guys have been, giving me. Where somebody said yesterday, get out of here, get out of here, Miss Williams. Miss Williams, I'm glad it wasn't live because I know you said, come on, right now, come on, come on. Tell you. You should have been there in the first place. You should have been there. No, get away from those chemicals. I love you, Miss Williams. Oh my goodness. Okay. So enjoy the rest of your day, guys. And if you're seeing us at this at night, enjoy your night or your evening or your morning, whenever. And thanks for all the support. And continue to pray for us because we need a prayer. When you're doing something good, the devil either try attack you from left, right, and center. Yeah, man. So try to pray for us, and we'll pray for you guys also. And let us continue to do what God wants us to do, because when we do what God wants us to do, yeah, we'll receive the blessing. And let us always remember to do it from our heart, because if we don't do it from our heart, it doesn't make any sense. All right, my wonderful, 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 wonderful people. God bless you all. Later.